It's the demand.
Crazy.
It's us. It's the fans.
Yeah, it's us.
Okay, so
Literally.
Terrence Howard, you guys know who that is?
He black.
Yes.
Okay, he's getting some sort of like backlash, or he's drawing up a conversation because he was on a PBD's podcast and he was talking about how Game of Thrones apparently put him on to like incest porn.
And I swear to God, if I see the actor Joffrey anywhere, I'm gonna be like, this guy. Like, you literally watch it. You're like, what a piece of, you watch The Mom. You watch some movies.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones messed me up. And I think it messed up a lot of the world because it got everybody into incest porn. Because people started watching it. And how many people turned off the TV when Jaime and Cersei's hooked up? Or how many people got quiet and watched it? That was the incest that was pushed inside of Game of Thrones and the House of Dragons. It's almost being normalized in a sense. But I bet you incest porn went up from what? From Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. It's presented for 7-8 years.
Stupid to say.
That's pretty stupid. And I actually never even thought about it that way. I just thought like, oh, this is some medieval shit. This probably happened back in the day.
They weren't like the shock value of that was crazy.
Yeah, they weren't trying to push that. I feel like that's how things actually were back then.
Yeah,
right.
You have like, look at the royal family. Half of them, like, they have pictures of all the like princes and kings and shit, and some of them look hella weird, bro. It's like they were fucking each other.
Well, they always try to keep their blood pure. So they always try to like
fuck each other.
I guess fuck within each other.
That's why they hate that one guy, right? That married that one like black actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think in the Game of Thrones, like that's a big part of it. It's like everyone was so like everyone had a legacy with their last name, No,
but
like
even,
the Snows.
even that. But no. But in Game of Thrones, like incest was like frowned upon. They were doing that like in secret because if people found out, there would be, it'd be weird.
But it was frowned upon for a reason because obviously it was probably a thing at a point. Yeah, and that's how I thought about it.
Yeah, that's what they were into, like in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but that's how I thought about it. I was just like, oh, that's some medieval shit. Like it probably happened more often than not. Back in the day, because like how many people are actually like in a village and shit like that, right?
Yeah,
that's the way I thought about it. I never actually thought about like, oh, I'm watching incest, like. I never thought about it that way. So it's weird that he labeled it that way.
It was an awkward scene for sure.
I mean, if he caught that, there probably is a couple other people who like, maybe what he's saying is true. And people did like, it did push people, made people like curious about that shit. I don't know.
And it's not like,
if that shit worked on him, like,
and it's not like I ever watched like a, like people like, let's say like a sex scene with like a certain like black chick, and I went like, oh, I'm gonna go watch an ebony fucking porn now, like, I don't think that's the way it even works. You know what I'm saying?
Well, apparently to him that's how it works.
Well, yeah, that's why it was funny, because it's kind of like, right, guys, it put everyone onto
right, guys.
That's the way I heard it.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the spin-off to the new spin-off they have for like the House of Dragons?
I haven't. I heard it was good though.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, you
the
watched
Night
it,
of the
Chris?
Seven. Yeah, I did watch it.
You watched it already?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Except for one fucking weird ass scene. This fucking old ass man pulls
don't tell me. Well, actually, you can tell me.
Laz remembers this part. I don't want to talk about why, but
Scarred him.
Yeah.
So this old ass guy.
He started looking up old guy porn after.
For sure.
Egg.
Yeah, that's the character's name.
His name is Egg.
Aegon.
So the scene that Laz is talking about too, Chris, huh?
I dove deep into like the four brothers.
Oh, you dove deep, all right.
Each one of them I took my time with, tried to learn about inside and out.
Yeah, they were all 12, right?
No.
What?
No, man, in the story.
I need to see. Okay, I need some context.
Aemon.
Is it on Amazon
come
or
on, put us on
HBO Max?
It's HBO Max.
Okay.
Dude, you never watched Game of Thrones?
I have. I saw.
So do you remember the old man?
There's a lot of old men.
Okay, so sorry, you're right. Do you remember the old man in like the at the wall, who's like blind,
Oh, okay,
and
yes.
he was like training Jon Snow.
Yeah, yeah.
So that guy is the brother of Egg.
Ah.
So the
interesting.
timeline is like the same timeline
It's
as
clo-
Game
the same-
of Thrones.
It's closer than House of Dragons.
Oh, okay.
It's before Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Before Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So this
So
show,
it's House of Dragons, this show, and then Game of Thrones.
Okay.
so
so
that
you-
old man would have been like
Younger. He's
16,
younger. Oh, okay.
16 to 18
Got it.
during
show.
this in the
I see.
show they're talking about now.
How many like seasons is it?
It's just one season, 7 episodes.
Oh, so they're gonna like
And
make
each
it
and
more.
Maybe.
each, and each episode is like 30 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
That's
like
cool.
a real quick
Dude, so you
watch,
guys are
but,
like two series ahead. Because it's Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, and then
no,
this one.
no, no.
This is the third one. They're
That's
talking.
what I'm saying.
Yes.
Night. I think this it goes House of the Dragons, Knights of the Seven.
I'm talking about in the order that they released them.
Yeah, they
oh,
released
I'm
it
so
in
sorry.
the
Yeah,
wrong
Game-
order.
Game
They
of
did
Thrones, House
it.
of
They
Dragons.
did fucking
They
Star
always,
Wars.
Yeah, they always do that. Yeah, yeah.
No, they don't.
It's kind of cool though how, when they do that, because it gives you like oh, you learn
World
about this
setting,
character when
right,
he's
right.
like.
If I
younger.
got to choose a spinoff from any character, it'd be the midget in that show. But does he die?
Oh, dude.
No, he doesn't die.
Tyrion.
Yeah, he was the
Tyrion
best.
Lannister.
fucking-
Bro, he
He's a
yeah
great
he was,
He
a
was the
G.
incest brother of the incest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so good. If he
Whenever-
wasn't short in the show, he definitely would have
He-
like in real life.
He was my
would've
favorite
been-
character of all.
Whenever I
of
speak
all.
in the medieval tone, that's my inspo right there.
When he falls in love with the whore.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, but dude, she was so nice and she was genuine and he.
Bro,
had
it's
those-
crazy. That guy can like buy you
He's
castles
just like me
and,
for real.
and everything, bro. They were balling.
And then he finds out that she's like playing him. And he like fucking.
You murdered your dad on the toilet while he was on the toilet.
I should have. I had the chance.
Yeah, they were stupid rich, bro.
Good show. I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite
That's all we
shows.
watch it.
I told you guys when I got COVID, as I told you guys before, I'm not vaccinated. So when I got COVID, I just binged it. And like I was able to consume it in the matter of days.
Yeah, I
It
probably
was the best. It hit like a long
I'm
movie.
talking orally, dear.
Yeah, if they would released it all in one movie, it would have been good
It
too.
was so good, bro. I know a
Couple
lot of
days long.
I know a lot of people talk shit about like season 8.
I was literally gonna say.
But when I watched it in chronological order cohesively, I was like, I mean, yeah,
We're all fans.
it had some bad moments, but
Right.
I never even saw the Starbucks cup. I didn't see it.
no.
Me either.
What do you think about the White Walker? How it ended?
It's whatever, bro. I think
I don't like it.
After a certain amount of seasons, the show's either gonna get bad or the ending's gonna suck.
And how they ended it with so and so as the king. You're like, after everything.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That show has given me like some
thought
of
it
my
was pretty
favorite
fire.
characters and some of the characters that I've hated the most. Like I hated the king.
Joffrey.
Was it Joffrey?
They did such a good job.
kid?
I
Yeah, they
fucking
did.
hated that
they
guy.
made, yep.
I don't like the little kid with the lady up in like that big sky tower, where they would like drop him down and like they would like make out like her and her son, and she would like breastfeed. I think it
Oh,
was.
I remember that.
Remember her?
Yeah, that was weird. There's some weird
there
elements
was some
that they
weird-
added.
Pedro Pascal was cool in it.
In House of Dragons, when that guy finally said like what everyone like wanted to say when he was like, "Your daughter is a whore," and then they just fucking killed him right after saying that shit. That was like so
in
satisfying.
front of
bro.
her.
I didn't like
She
House
was
of Dragons.
evil. That's why she was like.
I gotta
getting people
rewatch it.
killed and shit. I
gotta
liked it.
rewatch it.
I liked it because of the dragons and shit. I thought all that was cool. Honestly,
We gotta rewatch it.
I fuck with like the animation.
Imagine,
and all
That's
that.
Imagine
it's-
Dragon or what?
Maybe it's just like Game of Thrones, where like the first 2-3 episodes of the first season were great, and then it kind of like dies down. But then season 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, you're like, oh, this is peak TV.
Yeah, true.